Welcome back to Kerbal Space Program, The Beginnings of Science. In the last episode, I was docking back up with my Minimus orbiter, and off-screen I did the MUN orbiter as well. Now, since Bob Kerman decided that he did not know how to land a craft, it destroyed the one solar panel on it. And as such, we have, this is the dead in the water orbiter, so we don't want that. Let's go back to the Space Center. Since he did that, the Kerbal Space Agency has decided to return them back to Kerbin, so that they can recover the science from the vessel and see what damage has been done and what improvements can be made. Now, in order to do that, though, Gjordorf has to go and pilot the small lander back to Kerbin once they're inside its sphere of influence. Oh, and he was already in there. Okay, so we'll set up control from here and get myself a maneuver node set. Let's see. Oof. Well, apparently it doesn't matter when we leave, it's still going to be a pretty high orbit. But that's fine, because it's not going to be a very long burn. Well, let's go ahead and get our ship into position. Let's go back into free mode there so I can figure out which way is which. Now, Bill Kerman's the one piloting the orbiter station. There's our node. I really need to get enhanced nav ball. I'm starting to see the benefits of having that now. Oops. We need to keep going down, down, down. Now, I don't know how long of a burn that's going to be. Let's go ahead and kill that engine. So we'll hit F5 twice to make sure, and throttle up to max. 1 minute and 37 seconds. So about reload that quick save. Make sure we're still controlling from here. Put ourselves back in free mode. So 1 minute and 37 would be, it'd be about 34 seconds. So yeah, it's, I'm sorry, about 47 seconds, I think. We'll just go ahead and make them maneuver. It doesn't have to be overly precise, just so long as it's close enough. I should probably see what science. Okay, so he's got all the data. As you can see, the lander's one. We have grab scan. Take the data. Take the data. Now you'll notice that we don't have a lot of reports from here. And that's because of that big mix-up that we had happen. But we will visit Mun another day. For now, it's a matter of getting it home and ready to go. Delete and close. Make sure this engine's off. Yep. And fire up. And hopefully I timed it right. And now we're just doing our normal burn. And we'll look out and see. Looks okay. Just want to make sure we have that disabled. Oh, we're not draining off our fuel tank from our other rocket. And that's close enough for what we need. Okay. Now comes the fun part. We have to get this craft home and intact, and we have to get this craft home. And the one thing I noticed when I was designing it, I thought I threw a decoupler up here to jettison this piece, and I didn't. So I don't know how that's going to affect the ship. I do have a decoupler here though, so that'll get rid of all this down here, and then all we've got is this up here. Just want to make sure. Okay, the science lab is empty. So let's go ahead and get ourselves oops, what do we got? Another grab scan. Take the data. We'll take any data we can get. Whoa. Okay. Now, for the fun part. We'll turn toggle torque, and we'll decouple. Okay, now the only reason I'm doing this is I want to do one at a time, and as you can see it still has mech jeb hooked, but MechJeb is not operational, obviously. I haven't updated MechJeb since the 0.23 patch went live. Now all we got to do is bring this down. And hopefully, once I get down in there, oops, get around 25 or 30, that'll work. Okay. And then shortly thereafter, go back out. And that'll be 30 as well. So this way they both come down at relatively different angles. So let's go ahead and we'll add one for him. We'll do it 1 minute before. That'll pause. Add one for this one. And eventually I'm going to learn how to make this bigger. Okay. What we can do though is rename this one Science Explorer Lander. Let's just go ahead and kill both of those and close that. Pause the game and add the alarm. Okay. We'll go ahead and activate his engine. .200 meters per second, 260 meters per second. It doesn't have to be overly precise. We'll watch Kerbal spin around. Jump to ship. Delete and close. And of course, I didn't set his maneuver node. Okay, well, you know what? I know how we can fix this. Just make this control from here. Uh-oh. Okay. I don't understand what's going on here. So I'm going to go ahead and hit F5 and then reload. Has no electrical, has nothing. Huh. Okay. Well, that's neat. Let's go ahead and switch to the lander then. I'm not sure what's going on. It's like both of my ships are dead in the water. Okay, well, I'm going to stop recording right now and find out what's going on. So I'll be back in just a second. Okay, and I'm back, hopefully. So let's go ahead and just get rid of this burn real quick. Delete on close. I don't know what it was. I had to just restart the save. Well, restart, go back to the Space Center and fix it. So we'll go ahead and get this down. Doesn't have to be perfect, just has to be on Kerbal. Okay, that one's good. And now we'll switch to the lab. We don't really need that. I'll just watch the periapsis fall. And this one's going to take a little longer to burn through. But that's fine. There we go. Light up the ship. Longer burns. So now my hope is that this will get the orbiting of MUN, and the lander will get the landed on MUN science. So that way I have two different sciences. And that'll get me even more science, and then once I have the Minimus lander back as well. Let's see here. I'm going to set him as a target. Oh no. Okay, I think this one will be first. But just in case, hit F5. I don't know. No, I think this one will be first. Oops. Go ahead and rotate it around. Gravity scan. And we're going to EVA out. Take that data. Oh yeah, plenty of time. Let's go ahead and one of these will retract that solar panel. There it goes. I don't know if I can, nope, I can't toggle that. So hopefully this will get down and then just have one more to get. Now I'm just worried that this one might be coming in awful. No, this one's got a while yet before it hits. So hopefully that won't happen. And I'm going to go ahead and, okay, this one's coming in at some point. I'm probably going to just cut here. No, we won't worry about the EVA report. But I'm going to cut here, and when I come back, it'll be just the science reporting gathered. And we are back. Time to recover those vessels and see what science we can get from them. The first one will be the lab itself. Oops. That's the lander. We can go ahead and I'm going to change that to debris. So let's go with this one. And we will recover. Are you sure you want to recover this vessel? Yes, I do. Got it from the grasslands for 1.5 science and 20 science for a whopping 21.5 science. Done. Now we want to get the lander. Recover. Yes, we want to recover. And we get a whopping 1,067.4 science for completing that mission. And that's got a lot. And we only get 0.8 of a science for that. So now we have 2,372 and change in science from just that or from what we've got so far. My next goal is to get the Minimus one back to Kerbal, as well as the Gilly. But with that, I'll bring this episode to a close. If you like the video, please hit the like button, comment and subscribe if you want. And if you want to see other videos from my Telltale series of either The Walking Dead or The Wolf Among Us, which a new episode will be out today, which is Tuesday. And there will be new episodes of that coming up as soon as it hits. And until next time, have fun.